By mano ya mano, I'm going to piss off a lot of people, but don't go for that pissing off feeling. Just get off your mind and try to understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that my country or this part of the area is very great or something, but you have to understand a very fundamental difference between different countries and how this country is being managed, because that's why I am able to say this thing.
जीते हो किसी ने देश तो क्या हमने तो दिलों को जीता है।
Why I am saying that? Like, let us go to Constitution of United States. India is not called United States of India. It's called India, Republic of India. Even if we go to United States, one of the most smartest, one of the most advanced, one of the most greatest country that the time and the history has ever seen, but it too has its own constitution for each and every state. Not only that, they have different flags for each and every state. You gotta be kidding me. You are the mother of democracy. You call yourself the leader of democracy, and why is there no unity between you? India that is the Bharat doesn't need to call itself United States of India. It's just India. Next. This is a famous website, Britannica, and on that you can find the difference between Great Britain and United Kingdom. Look, these people have been ruling the entire mass of land on the earth for a long period of time. It was said that in the history there was a time when they had such a big empire that sun would not set on their empire. At their peak, this was the empire that British had colonized, brought under its rule. This much smart people who could influence such a big mass of land couldn't come together, and they had to call themselves Great Britain and still call them United Kingdom. We are not Great India. We are not United Kingdoms of India. We are India. That is the Bharat. You see over here, this violet line is called Great Britain. This blue line with a little bit of Northern Ireland and avoiding the Isles of Man is United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Then comes this entire thing, red thing called British Isles, and Ireland is one area. I don't know. They say that they started Magna Carta and they introduced and involved themselves with democracy. Why the hell have you so many parts? Now India doesn't have that problem. It is not saying that this is a part of one kingdom and this is the part of another kingdom. Yeah, people might say that there is a feeling called West and East and North and South. There is nothing like that. Trust me. Even if someone is trying to find it out, he's just a stupid person. This is documented. Whatever you are seeing, this is documented. That is not documented. Next, Africa, one of the biggest landmass continents on the face of earth, having so many tribes, different tribes of different countries in the same landmass. The point I am trying to say is all of them look like same. All of them look like same. Like, come over here, you see all these people, they almost look like same. It's very difficult to say who is from Kenya and who is from Sudan, who is from Nigeria and who is from Namibia, or Ethiopia for that matter. These people are so different, still they couldn't come together to form a big country. India On the other hand, so many ethnic groups, so many. You see, there is different colors of faces. If you are into that thing, we have different features for each and every face, from top to bottom of this entire country, and still we stay together. That is India, that is the Bharat. That's why we say that
काले गोरे का भेद नहीं, हर दिल से हमारा नाता है।
next thing, Asia. You can see all these people from Burmese, Filipino, Khmer, Tibetan, Japanese, Vietnamese, Han, Chinese. All these people seems to be almost same. Like if I come over here, you can't say that this girl is Tibetan and not Chinese. You can't especially say that these are not from China. Believe me or not, these people call themselves proudly Indian. You might feel that these are from East Asian countries, but these people are from India. That is the Bharat. Why?
कुछ और न आता हो हमको, हमें प्यार निभाना आता है।
ऐसे कुछ ज्यादा नहीं हो गया ये? मतलब कुछ भी।
The next thing, these are all the East Asian countries: Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Thai, Taiwanese, Mongolian, Filipino, Indonesia, Burmese. They seem to be like same kind of people. It's very difficult unless and until you ask them from which area they are, or you are deep into this understanding of human faces. Next, China is not democracy. They have their own systems of running their country, so much so that they want their people, their own people. China, one of the most dominant, economically powerful country right now in this era of the history. They have their own video sharing website. They don't want YouTube over there. They have their own eBay. They don't want eBay over there. They don't want Facebook, which is open. LinkedIn, they have their own system. Google, they have their own system. Twitter, they have their own system. WordPress, come on, like WordPress, what kind of problem you're gonna get out of WordPress? The same thing over here. Youku, YouTube, Taobao.com, Google, Baidu.com, WeChat for the Facebook, Alipay for PayPal. What kind of problem you are gonna get from PayPal? You know what? Because they don't want their people to understand what is the difference between democracy and their style of ruling the country. India, on the other hand, it's open to each and every attack, each and every thought, each and every idea that's coming around the world. Believe me, we are open to Pakistan, we are open to Bangladesh, we are even open to Pakistani controlled Kashmir. We are open to everything, and we are proud of whatever we are, because we don't try to control our people. The government over here doesn't want to control the ideas of the people. They can openly say anything to their leader. Let me show you this thing. Let me give you a context for this thing. No one can go to Jinping or in his country and say like, we are going to create your burial ground ready for you, on his face, on media. This is that thing.
देश की सबसे अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटीज में शुमार जेएनयू में आजकल पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है, राजनीति हो रही है पूरे।
And this is university.
जेएनयू में
And trust me, what is happening in China? Look what the China has done. Islamic religious places and this with Christian religious places. I'm not trying to create some stir up or trying to cause a controversy. I'm trying to show you how different people's mentality are there in different parts of countries, different parts of the world on the earth. I'm not trying to say that India is great. It's you to decide. Only you can say if India is great or not, because we have to teach Alexander is great, but we don't have to teach Buddha was the ultimate. And this is what Prime Minister said. We are open to these ideas.
जबते जबते कह रहे हैं मैं मोदी तेरी कब्र खुदेगी। कुछ लोग जिनको देश ने नकार दिया है, जिन्हें देश अब स्वीकार करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, जो निराशा की गर्त में डूब चुके हैं, वो आजकल माला जपते हैं माला, और वो कह रहे हैं मोदी तेरी कब्र खुदेगी।
That is what is happening, and still we called India, that is the Bharat, because we take everyone. We have the patience, we have the courage, we have the minimum etiquettes. We know we are stupid at some point, but we try to make them understand that okay, you can live with whatever thoughts and ideologies you want, but it's not necessary to kill other people. And that is India, the Bharat.
हाँ पता चल गया तो कितना स्मार्ट है, अब चुप हो जा।
And finally, these are the real Australian people. This is how the real Australians look like. And you created two cities, Sydney, Melbourne, nowadays Brisbane, Adelaide. I don't even recall too many times this is being called upon. Perth. You create two states and call it a day. Half of the area is not even a country. It's just the edges where the cities and dwellings have been stayed there for long. An Australian flag. What is this? What the heck is this? It's completely showing that we are a part of one of the big conglomerate, and we are six states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why 6 stars? Let me show it to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully. And these are the different tribes you find throughout India. But we are proud to call them Indians. We are proud to call them our brothers, our sisters, even if possible, our wives, our husbands. We don't care about those things that is divided by rules of people's mentality. And don't even let me start with America. You can search for whatever happened with the Native Americans there. Uprooted the entire civilization, entire tribes, meagerly living somewhere in the country. If you go over here, Ladakhi people look completely different from these people who are from Orissa. These people are completely different from people living over here. And trust me, if you come to India, huge differences. If you go to Tamil Nadu, people are different. They look different. Let me show it to you. This is how Tamil Nadu people look like. Okay? These are our brothers or sisters. Some of them might be my friends' wives. These are Kashmiri people. They are proud to say that they are Indians. You might feel that these people are from Asia, but they call themselves Kashmiris. We are not bound by thoughts, ideologies. We are bound by only one thing, that if one gender fucks another gender and it creates a baby, then we are from the same animal kingdom. It's as simple as that for easy understanding. Kashmiri people, let me show you Rajasthani people. Rajasthan people. This is how Rajasthan people look like. Okay? And at the same time, like what I'm trying to say is, this is Rajasthan over here, and this is Assamese people. Huge difference in the entire facial structure. And we call them brothers and sisters. We might call them even husbands and wives. Their children are our children. That is India. That is the Bharat. Believe me or not, there was a time where science was so progressive that these people from the most progressive countries scientifically could not come together. They had to call themselves European Union. European Union, not Europe. Called European Union. Everyone has their own currency, everyone has their own way of writing the language. Still they are written in Latin font, but they didn't want to come together as a country. At one point they tried to fight with each other, and believe me, they had a very big empire. These are all the things, like for example, if I come over here, we have all these big empires: Portuguese, Spanish, French, Polish, Australian, and they had a big mass of land under their control. They still didn't want to come together. And let me start with this thing called Islamic law. This many countries with the same religion never wanted to call themselves one country. Even Pakistan and Bangladesh came out as one country, but they couldn't stand with each other, tolerate each other. And all these countries, they are Islamic, right? They believe in one religion, but they couldn't create one country. They all had to have their own countries, their own flags. Why? You are having the same religion. India, not as smart as European Union, but not as stupid to fight with each other. India has lots and lots of religion together, thriving. Not in United States, not in European Union, but India, it's thriving. So I don't think India is even comparable to this Islamic states and European Union. The ideology that governs the thought process of Indian people and these Islamic countries and European Union are way completely different. European Union might be the most scientifically progressive area. The Islamic states might be one of the most singular religion following countries, but they still couldn't come together. India, lots of religions. And don't even start with the language. This is the currency of India. This is Mahatma Gandhi. We are very proud that he is the one who showed us the way and brought us together. Some people might call him stupid nowadays. Nah, he's one of the greatest persons that the Indian land has come up with. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. United States has 1 or 2 major languages. Europe, mostly Latin-based font. China, 2 languages. One is Mandarin, one is Cantonese. There are 15 recognized fonts. I should say. Lipi. It's called Lipia. And we live together. You come over here, each and every 200 kilometers accent will change. Every 300, 400 kilometers language will change. Every 600 kilometers the entire way of life change. A huge chaotic conglomerate of chaos living together. It's called order in chaos. To be more professional, it's called university in diversity. And that is India, that is the Bharat. And that's why we say this.
जिसे मान चुकी सारी दुनिया हो, जिसे मान चुकी सारी दुनिया, मैं बात वही दोहराता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है